My name's Paige and I eat 3 oranges every single night, but I also keep a very detailed spreadsheet on all of the characteristics of every single orange that I've consumed this year. So I thought I'd make a PowerPoint presentation in the style of the yearly wrapped videos I've seen. Welcome to Paige's 2025 peeled presentation. Aren't you glad I tracked all this? Now first up, just some information of what I did in 2025. Am I proud of all of this? Not necessarily, so please don't pass any judgment, but I ate a whopping total of 1,040 large navel oranges. Those are the ones with the PLU of 4012. That's their grocery store social security number. Not to be confused with the 3107s. Those are their twin sister, the medium-sized navel orange. I prefer the large ones. Here's where things kind of start to go off the rails. I spent a whopping total of $2,269.82 this year on navel oranges. Now, there are worse things I could be spending money on. Okay, my only 2 vices in life are navel oranges and Lego sets, so please don't pass too much judgment. Next up, this is the one that I'm a little iffy on. I spent a total of 173 hours this year peeling oranges. I have to eat them completely naked. I don't like the white stuff. I call it the lingerie, but that's more than 7 days. I spent more than 7 full days this year peeling oranges. I replaced my orange peeling knife 9 times. Even though oranges are soft, they will dull your knife, and I need a very sharp knife in order to get the lingerie off. And finally, I drove over 250 miles in search of the best oranges. Now, this was really in the summer and fall when oranges aren't in season in the United States, so I would go all over trying to find oranges from Australia. Those are my second favorite. But I shopped at Harris Teeter, Publix, Food Lion, Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Ingles, Lowe's, and Walmart this year for oranges. Now, this is what everybody was interested in. What does the data show? So first up, this is just the number of oranges I ate every month. Interestingly, February was the highest with 106 oranges that month, even though that only had 28 days. You'll see this drop off in March and April. That's actually when I was in the hospital having my femur replaced. I did eat a couple oranges in the hospital and then again in April while I was recovering at my parents' house, but my mom bought the 3107s. She didn't know I liked the 4012s. It's okay, Mom. I did still eat some of those, but I will also say that the most expensive oranges that I ate this year were the ones from Duke University Hospital. If you total them out for the whole price of my surgery and stay, they were probably a couple $100s a pop. The average number of slices by booty hole type. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I call the bottom of it, not the navel on navel oranges, they're booty holes. And we have closed, slightly open, hemorrhoid, prolapsed, and cavernous. Your closed, slightly open, and open oranges are going to have less slices than your hemorrhoid, prolapsed, and cavernous oranges. Those are going to have more slices, but the slices are not going to be uniform, okay? I know this is a little bit out of order, but the closed, slightly open, and open oranges usually have a uniform slice, or they have the small babies, the little tiny pieces on the inside. Whereas the hemorrhoid, prolapsed, and cavernous, that's where things start to get off the rails. They're a little bit wonky looking, and I don't really like that. That kind of messes with my brain. The whole point of this is that they all look the same and they taste the same and they're great, at least for me. It's just how my brain works. Next up, this is just showing you that I do prefer to eat the closed booty hole. So 35% of the oranges I ate had a closed booty hole, 24 had an open, 22 were slightly open, less than 1% were cavernous. So I don't really like the cavernous booty holes. And then this is the sweetness by booty hole type. Now, this is very interesting. Okay, this is where I think I can help people. You want to look at the booty hole of your orange because the closed and the slightly open booty hole oranges are going to be super sweet and sweet. Whereas you can see the prolapsed and the cavernous, you're going to get tart oranges. Some of these were not edible. I will say if I peeled one and I tasted it and it wasn't good, it was too tart or too acidic, I did throw it away and peel another one. So, but I only counted the ones like in the total of how many I ate, the ones I consumed, but I do have some in my spreadsheet that I peeled but did not consume. Okay, so the 1,040 are the ones that I actually ate and swallowed. All right. Here's my findings. I think I might have maybe a slight issue. I might have a problem. Also, the smaller the booty hole, the sweeter the orange is going to be. So when you're looking for a good orange, pick one with the closed or slightly open booty hole. The lingerie is of the devil, and the thicker the peel and the thicker the lingerie, the harder it is to get it off. It's going to be harder, and you're probably also going to have a drier orange. So look, a heavy orange, okay, with a thinner peel on the outside is going to be juicier. So you want to weigh them. You want ones with a thinner peel on the outside. Those are going to be the juiciest. And the best oranges are from the United States. We all already knew that. But runners up in the summer and fall are going to be Australia and Chile. Final thoughts from me, should I do this again next year? Should I continue my data set? I don't know, so let me know. And if I should I add any columns? I'm thinking about documenting the seeds. Sometimes there's seeds, sometimes they're not. Sometimes there's big seeds, sometimes they're little tiny microscopic seeds that are a pain in the butt to try and get off. So let me know, should I continue this? But also, I want to create another spreadsheet. So what should I track? I want a second spreadsheet. I want more data. I like the data. It makes my brain happy. What else should I look at? Now, I collect grocery lists, so I thought I might make a spreadsheet about the grocery list, but I'm not sure what data points to look at there. So can you think of anything else? What kind of data should I keep track of this year? That's all for me. Paige, the Orange Girl, signing off for the year. Go out and buy a navel orange. You want one that's dark in color, shiny skin, thin skin. It needs to be heavy with a closed booty hole. That's going to be the best navel orange you've ever had in your life. Go out and buy an orange and eat it.